Well, good morning. This is Electra Porzel. I'm with the Language of Consciousness Institute. And I'd like to talk to you about sacred containers today. I have been reading a book from Dom and her called Med Action. And one of the articles about it had to do with prayer. And they said there's prayer as a form of sacred container. And there are times when we do that spontaneously, and it is whatever our words are. And then over time, some of these prayers become essentially codified. Everybody agrees this is the way we do the prayer. And when we say a prayer or then a ritual, in the same way, we create a protected space for humanity, an energetic container. And that is why, if you've been watching all of the memorial services and processes for the Queen of England, the ritual is important. It creates not just a sense of safety, of continuity, and you can see it and feel it as you watch how people move through it and in it. Other forms of sacred containers can be, well, your normal rituals of your religious service. If you were watching anything that they showed on TV about those were the structures that contain the energy of the group, of the field of beings who are in that church. And it not protects them, but it also energizes them and gives them that sense of them as a field. When we do things like that, when we repeat rituals, we draw in more than just us. We're not just the 10 people, the 100 people who are participating in that particular ritual. We are in a line of all who have ever done that, and we share in that energy. One of the other forms of sacred container or container of the sacred is our spirals. You see spirals all over the world. They're in our DNA. If you look at the golden mean and the Fibonacci spiral that comes from the golden mean, those are spirals, and they show the continuity and how energy moves in our life and helps us to create it. So there's a reason why these containers are something that's important to us. Another sacred container is the template of the language of creation. They're an alchemical formula. Their structure is based on the golden mean, just like our entire body. 90% of everything on earth is structured according to the golden mean. And within the structure of that, though, they give you the ability to insert life-enhancing phrases, life-generating phrases or words that are resonant for you. So you start creating a world that is the world you crave. So a lot of times people get confused between a container and a structure. In a lot of the world, everything is contained. In other words, you don't have any options. You can't create on your own. You simply have to repeat what somebody else has created. Within the structures and the spiral system, the golden mean, and within the templates of the language of creation, you have an opportunity to create something that is yours, that has your phrases in it, and helps you identify to the more of you. A lot of times we don't have language for that which is deepest in us, our deepest wisdom, our deepest yearnings, our deepest cravings. And the templates help us language that set it into a formula that creates life, that sends us further out on the spiral of the Fibonacci, and therefore is a support for us to create the reality that we've been craving our whole lives, create ourselves as who we want to be and not what we were told to be or should be. So sacred containers are really important, but they aren't limiting. And that's basically what I wanted to say. So when you look at different containers, look at whether it's a box or it's a circle or it's a spiral. And if the energy of the container is a spiral that connects you out beyond yourself, then you have opportunities that you didn't imagine before. I'm part of a group now that is looking to create a field, matrix a field, in which new realities can rise. When you write the templates of the language of creation, you are creating a matrix where new realities can rise, new realities for you, new realities that are life-enhancing, life-generating, and resonant for you. So I invite you to learn them and use them and write them. And one of the ways to do that is to join us in a class that we're starting in October 25th. It's going to be just about every 2 weeks. There's 7 sessions. We're going to be looking, first of all, at sentient awareness, because sentient awareness is how your body and your spirit talk to you about the deepest part of you, about what is resonant for you. And we're going to spend time looking at sentient awareness, at what observing is and what observing being is. And the observer is when you can move out of your present perspective to another perspective. That's you being the observer. You're changing your position. So you have the opportunity then to think of have other options for action and obviously other results. So we're going to start with you looking at sentient awareness. How does my body talk to me? Because you have systems in your body which are watching 24/7 for what is both resonant for you and what's not. But a lot of times our culture taught us not to listen. No, listen to us. We're going to tell you what to do and how you should do it. By coming to comprehend what your sentient awareness registers are, you come to be able to be in better conversation with this system. So you use that sentient awareness that goes, what you start to learn to call your registers for sentience as you write the creation exercises, which are your written exercises from the templates. So your alchemical formulas of the world you want to create. In this class, which starts on October 25th, it's called Design Your Life, designing your life. So it's an activity that never ends. We're constantly opening ourselves up into new recursions of being. Isn't that cool? And in this class, we're going to look at observing our sentient awareness, the act of observing being some state. And then we're going to look at actual cravings. Well, what do you crave? What do you crave being? Then craving what a word or a person means to you. You can rematrix that so that it no longer triggers you, that it doesn't hold the meaning of the historic world. And then craving what being is the last one. So those templates will all be taught in this class. The class starts October 25th, every other Tuesday. We're taking some time off in December because of the holidays. It will end on January 17th. The cost is $610. And this is the really great news, is that we have a new lower price just going until, I believe it's October 14th. So you can buy this class, register for this class for only $377. I urge you to do it. if you got any itch to know, what is this sentient awareness? What is this business about being able to create the world I crave, being able to be who I came here to be? Those are your questions. This course will help you on that path to start designing your own life, engaging through your sentient awareness. And artfully engaging your sentient awareness through the templates of the language of creation. Exciting and fun. We are going to launch that. Registration will open on this coming Friday, October 23rd. So you'll have from September 23rd, this coming Friday, through October 14th to register for that rate of $377. A magnificent time to really get in touch with your own system and start to build the world that you crave. If you have any questions, write them on the site. You can contact me at electra@loc-institute.com. That's my email. Look for, if you want to know more about the event, go to our website, loc-institute.com/events. And there you will find a description of the course. And I hope I get to see you in that course starting on the 25th. Take good care.